So today I figured, why not make a chili today? So I made one last week and it really came out good. So we're gonna try it again, try a different little spin on something. So let's make a chili. What are you doing? Seasoning in chili, what's most important is the meat that you use for the chili. So we're gonna go a combination of 3 different types of meats today. First, we're gonna use some ground beef, just regular ground beef that I'm gonna use season up. Second, I'm gonna go with some sirloin that I'm also gonna grind up. These sirloins are actually pretty lean, not too bad. It got some fat on the end. I'll trim the fat off before I ground it. And then finally, bacon. Now, before what I did is I browned the bacon in the pan and then put it in. But this time I'm gonna grind the bacon up in with the sirloin mix and try this out a little bit different. Of course, the seasonings and the spices that we put in are gonna really bring that flavor out. But let's get to it and see how this chili comes out. All right, so we got the meat all ground up and ready to go. Again, that's a combination of sirloin, top sirloin, and bacon, about 10 strips of bacon right there, and about 5 pounds of sirloin. Now we're gonna get to the dry seasonings that's gonna make the base for the brown meat and for the chili itself as we go through. This is gonna be the only seasonings that I'm gonna put into the chili. I will make some adjustments to taste, all right? But we're gonna go with 2 cups of chili. 2 cups of chili. We'll go with a 2 tablespoons of cumin, tablespoon of kosher salt, tablespoon of paprika, 2 tablespoons of black pepper. We'll go with a tablespoon of oregano, and then we get down to some of the spices here. We go a teaspoon, 2 teaspoons of thyme, 2 teaspoons of savory. Okay, and now a teaspoon of jalapeno pepper, teaspoon of ancho chilies, teaspoon of chipotle, and a teaspoon of star anise. Now, with the peppers, with the jalapeno pepper, with the ancho, and with the chipotle, if you don't like heat, then just exclude those out. Really simple. But if you like heat, then obviously put those back in and use those 3. Me, I want the heat to be gradual, so we're gonna get that there. All right, get that all mixed into a bowl and just kind of set that to the side because we still have some prep work to do for the meat, for the beans, for the tomatoes. So we still got some prep work to do there. So we're gonna go ahead and get to that part. By the way, as we get these cans open, and I'll show you what I'm doing here. These are beans and the tomatoes. How many of you have been opening your cans with a can opener going this way? In my entire existence, this is the only way I've ever opened a can. But recently on YouTube or something, I saw somebody. I feel stupid. This is the way you open a can. Look at this, how simple this is. I'm sitting here like, oh my God, as many times as I've fought with cans, look how simple that is. That's the proper way to use a manual can opener, by the way, people. So what I just opened up is 4 cans of Rotel diced tomatoes and green chilies. Now, you can go out and stew your own tomatoes and get traditional if you want to. Go for it. I'm not getting that traditional. Okay. What I also did is I opened up. Let me show you here. Opened up some cans of chili beans. These are actually kidney beans in a light sauce. Liquid. I'm gonna pour the liquid out, but the beans are flavored already, so that makes it easy. So make sure you. But that's important. Pour that liquid out. You don't want your chili to be too soupy. This one I'm gonna make kind of a thick chili. I am gonna put some beef broth in my chili as we go along too. So there's the prep for the chili. Now all I gotta do is go through, brown the meat, get the meat in the pan, and we're gonna get it going here. So I'm gonna get that rolling right now. Some of you may be asking, why didn't you just brown the meat in the big pot? Primarily because that pot is not really for browning more than it is for stewing. Plus, I needed to, I love using my cast iron skillet. And I have to saute some onions anyway in the skillet. So what we're going to do next is that right now. So I got the meat into the pan here. I'm going to take this. I'm going to take a few of these onions that we diced up earlier. We're going to get this oil nice and hot. Oh yes. So we're going to saute some onions. Then we're going to mix in some garlic. We continue. Ooh, that's hot. We're going to continue with this right here. Just getting this ready to go. Turn that down a bit. The meat is still cooking in this pan, which is absolutely perfect. Exactly what we want. Get some onions in here, get them sauteed. Now, I am sauteing my onions in the same chili seasoning that I use, or that we're going to use for the chili itself. So you'll notice that I'm just going to caramelize them, get them nice and brown, get them into the mix. Ooh, that smells good. That smells good. So making the chili is really simple. This is really the last few steps of it. What I'll show you is the final product. I'm going to add the onions to the mix, add the tomatoes, add the beans, let it simmer, let it sit, and kick back. That's pretty much all it is for chili. So we'll show you the final product later on tonight. I'll show you once I get everything into the crock pot how it looks, and hopefully it'll taste good. So yeah, let's get this chili rolling. And voila. So I have everything in. Now all I have to do is just cook it nice, low and slow. So I'm gonna transfer this mix to the crock pot. I'm gonna let it sit in the crock pot for about 2-3 hours. Basically just pretty much simmering. And tonight we're gonna have chili. So this is it. Now, I will taste it throughout the cook. If I need to add a little bit more flavoring to it, I'll add more flavor. But yeah, I think this is it. You can add more salt, reduce some salt if you don't like salt in it. But you want to definitely get that chili flavor. I'm gonna make this a little bit thicker. So I'm gonna add some beef broth to it, not water, beef broth. to loosen it up a little bit and let it simmer down. So that's it, guys. Homemade chili. Hope you guys enjoy.